everyone, this is Kit
and Alonje.
We're here at the first restaurant judging for Best of Mass mac and cheese. You want to introduce it?
Yeah, it's Center Square Grill in East Longmeadow. Center Square Grill has been around East Longmeadow for a bit. They're pretty known for a lot of their meats, and they have seafood, pasta, all that stuff. They have really good drinks. My favorite thing here is the strawberry sangria that they do in the summertime.
Yeah.
It's really good.
But today we're here for the mac and cheese.
We're here for mac and cheese today.
They have a cast iron mac and cheese. They're whipping up 4 different types for us. And we're going to talk to Bill Collins. And he's right over here, going to tell us a little bit more about his restaurant.
Cool.
Hey Bill, come on over. Here you are.
Hi guys, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Yeah.
We're so psyched to have you guys here at Center Square Grill today.
Thank you. So tell us what you're going to be having prepared for us today in mac and cheese.
So we're preparing a couple of different mac and cheeses for you. We're preparing the first one that we ever put on our original menu. 4 years ago, we started with a short rib mac and cheese. And so really nice, tender braised short ribs, simmered in a really rich, creamy cheese sauce. You guys may have seen our Facebook Live videos about it that we were posting along the way of the contest. So that's my favorite, and so that'll be one of the ones you taste today. You're also going to be tasting the chef's favorite today, which is going to be a bacon, spinach, caramelized onion, and mushroom mac and cheese. We're also going to be doing a gluten-free version because one of the things we pride ourselves on here at Center Square Grill is we try and make our gluten-free food just as good as any other food that we serve. So yeah, the gluten-free is awesome.
That's really important. So your mac and cheese has add-ins, but you also have an original. So let's
right.
check them out.
Yeah, let's check them out. Come on back.
All right, so we're going to the kitchen.
So this is Chef Andrew Brown here.
Hey, Andrew.
So we have 4 different styles of mac and cheese. This one I'm doing here is our gluten-free version of mac and cheese.
That's a gluten-free?
That's gluten-free. It doesn't look like
that
it, right?
looks for gluten-free mac and cheese.
You wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Exactly.
No.
Well,
We also have gluten-free breadcrumbs. So we use a blend cheddar jack, so cheddar cheese, Monterey Jack, and Parmesan.
Okay.
Garlic, shallots, fresh herbs, heavy cream, not cut down, so it's rich.
And which type of gluten-free pasta do you choose?
It's our brand Roma. It's
Roma,
the performance food group. They make it special for us. So.
And then what else do we have? So we got this
All right.
gluten-free. Oh,
Down into the oven here. I have the other ones toasting up. You can get in there if you can. See them in there. Looking
Oven
perfect. Yep. So this one is our original style mac and cheese. Just cheese pasta.
the original.
This is our caramelized onion, mushroom, bacon, and spinach.
That's Andrew's favorite.
My favorite. And then the one that started all the short rib mac and cheese.
Short rib. So
Yep.
tell me the little history about the short rib.
So the short rib was, originally we had a short rib mac and cheese on the menu. And then I think about 2 menus ago we decided that mac and cheese could be such a much larger thing in our menu, so we dedicated a whole section so you can build your own. But this is literally where it all starts. That's braised short rib. We sear the short rib, we braise it for 4 hours at 300 degrees in the oven, so it literally, you can see it just sort of falls apart there. You can see it shreds out, tender.
Oh wow, that's great. All right, I can't wait to taste those.
All right, bring them right out to you.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
All right, thank you, Andrew.
So we're gonna go to our tables and we're gonna start trying this mac and cheese. Did you want to give everyone a walk around of Center Square Grill while we
Let's
wait?
give it a tour. Always just putting final touches on the
Yeah, so we always do a nice little garnish at the end and serve them on these beautiful plates with the black napkins. And so if you were to come in, this is what you'd get when you sat down, these decadent big mac and cheeses.
Great. Do you want to take me around a tour? Just
Sure, sure.
Great, thanks, Bill.
Yeah, so one of the nice things about our restaurant is it's broken up into a couple different areas. You've already seen the kitchen, but then this is our main dining room. And so this is great because we can break it up into smaller parties, bigger parties, and this is a really vibrant scene every night of the week.
Okay.
And then if you come in here, this is our bar room, and so our bar seats about 20 people. We also have some high top tables in here, which are great for large parties as well. And then we even have a little private dining room right off the corner of the bar here as well. And we do this a lot for, you know, meetings, pharmaceutical meetings.
Oh, sure.
Little birthday dinners, and so that works really well.
So I read on your website that you achieve this small town feel, but you have this big city taste. Can you talk to me more about that?
Well, you know, I'm from New York originally, and one of my biggest hopes when we built this restaurant was we knew we were building it in this small little town of East Longmeadow, but we wanted to really create a vibe that we would get people into this restaurant every single day of the week and really fill the place, and that was going to be built on having really good food. And so, so Andrew and I have worked really hard to create a menu that was dynamic, you know, across the board, could reach people for a burger and a beer or filet and champagne, and so I think we've done a really good job of achieving that, and that also, you know, goes into having really quality employees and using really quality products, which we do.
Wonderful.
And so the last portion of our restaurant is this front dining room here,
Okay.
which seats about 48 people. And what's great about this room is we can use it for a la carte like this, or we do baby showers and brunches and stuff like that as well. So it's a really, really nice, versatile room to have.
Yeah, it seems pretty dynamic that you have all these different areas.
Right.
Suited for different.
The nice thing is in the summer, we've got a beautiful patio too, which normally seats 45 people as well, right out through these doors here.
Okay, so these are the beautiful creations.
They're here.
Oh my gosh. Will you walk us through it while we're in? All right.
Absolutely.
Tell us what we're...
So again,
What we
here
got?
we've got our gluten-free, which is just a cheese sauce with some shallots and herbs and garlic, cheddar jack parmesan, gluten-free pasta, and gluten-free breadcrumbs.
Gluten-free.
Then here we've got the chef's favorite, which is going to be the spinach, caramelized onion, the bacon and mushroom mac and cheese, and again that's going to have that rich, creamy sauce with shallot and garlic. Here we've got the original, which is just a basic mac and cheese. It's just the cheese sauce, the pasta, and the Ritz cracker crumbs. And then back here we've got the first mac and cheese from our original menu, which is the braised short rib mac and cheese, the 4-hour tender braised short ribs with the cheese sauce, cavatappi, and Ritz cracker crust.
So customers, they can have a variety of different types of mac and cheese as well. Like they can pick add-ons that they want.
Yeah, the really cool part about coming to the restaurant, especially if you're a mac and cheese fan, is there's an area of the menu dedicated to mac and cheese. And honestly, you could come here almost, 2 weeks straight, and using all these different ingredients, you can have a different mac and cheese every day of the week.
Yes.
You can do Jamaican jerk chicken, buffalo chicken. You can even do buffalo shrimp if you want.
So you can go ahead and add like more than one as well, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So you can do.
So if I want mushrooms and bacon and lobster,
Absolutely.
you can do that.
And you know what? If you see something on our menu, the nice thing is we're a scratch kitchen here. We cook everything to order. And so one of those things, like if you were having a lobster mac and cheese and you said, man, I'd really like a truffle lobster mac and cheese, we can make that happen. So
awesome.
all you got to do is ask. We're a yes restaurant.
That sounds great. Okay, let's try these.
We're gonna get into eating these.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
We'll stop back and check on you.
Okay,
Sure.
sounds great.
I'll come to the same side as you.
Okay.
Or you can
Yeah.
come to the same side as me. It's up to you.
Okay.
Wanna come over here?
Sure. All right, halfway.
Here's a look at this.
We're gonna hand this over to Bill. He's gonna get our first taste of the mac and cheese.
All right.
Okay, which one should we start with, do you think?
Why don't you start with the plain mac and cheese and work your way around? So this right here is our plain.
Okay, let's do it.
Switch these around a little bit. Here's your water kit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Bon appetit.
Enjoy. Bon appetit, guys.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is a huge bite. I'm so nervous to eat all of this at once.
Oh my gosh, wow. Okay, so very cheesy, but I taste that crumb at the top. Is that
Absolutely.
a breadcrumb?
Yeah, so it's a Ritz cracker crust, and so we break up Ritz crackers, and that's what we coat it with. Because you want that little bit of butteriness that's in the cracker, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Is there garlic in here?
There's garlic, shallot, a little bit of cream. There's 3 different herbs, salt, pepper, a little Parmesan cheese.
The garlic is like super present, and it's something that I love.
Yeah.
I love garlic.
It tastes really good. All right, next
All right,
one.
so the next one here is going to be the spinach, bacon, and mushroom mac and cheese with caramelized onions.
And that's considered chef special.
That's considered the chef's favorite. And I don't know if you guys may have watched the Facebook Live video that we did on our Facebook page, but Chef and I had a cook-off right before the contest ended, and he beat me with this mac and cheese. We picked 3 random people from the bar to come down and judge it.
No way.
And so I said to him, though, if there was ever one person I'd want to lose to, it's obviously my chef.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
That's great.
I'm gonna get another bite of this.
Yeah, I liked this one
I'm
a
trying to
lot.
get more
Is there,
spinach in my bites.
so tell me again what's inside this one.
So there's caramelized onions, some mushrooms, bacon, and spinach.
That's really great.
Yeah, and that can totally be made vegetarian too. It doesn't have to have the bacon in it. Yeah. And so the next one here is going to be our short rib mac and cheese.
Okay.
Ooh, I got
So
some
this
bacon
is-
in that bite.
Yeah.
This is the tender braised short rib.
Okay, this is the original.
This is the original from our original menu.
Okay.
This is what kind of like put you guys on the map.
This is
Absolutely.
what Center Square Grill on the map.
I'm gonna get some of that
There we
short
go.
rib.
Yeah, I got it that right now.
We kind of believe that short rib is the key ingredient to a lot of dishes here. We love working with short rib. In fact, even our burgers that we make here, we grind in some fresh short rib into every batch of burger.
This is the one that I'm staying with. Like my fork's
Yeah.
going back into this one for sure.
That's a good one.
It makes a lot of sense why this one
And I think
sparked more interest in making other ones.
yeah, I
Well,
think
thank
also
you.
it's special that at Center Square Grill they use this cast iron skillet, so the mac and cheese is warm throughout.
Warm throughout.
Yeah.
Yep. This is not for just presentation. Like this was sitting in the oven. It was
Yeah.
made this way. A lot of places, might just serve something in a really nice dish, but you guys are using the actual dish that you serve it in, that you
Right,
made it in.
that you bake it in.
Yeah, and it's nice because it does keep the heat going throughout the course of you dining here as well.
Yeah.
So that is one nice feature of it as well.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
All
so
right.
you gotta cut us
Gotta
off
save
here.
room for the gluten-free.
Yeah.
Okay, so our gluten-free is right here. And the nice thing about the gluten-free is I do think that a lot of places have really limited gluten-free options.
Yeah.
And this, I believe, is really a great gluten-free pasta. So
Yeah. We'll see. Taste the difference. Look at the cheese.
Cheese pulls.
Yeah.
I love cheese
Okay.
pulls.
Oh, yeah. So you can tell a difference in the noodle, but it doesn't take away from the flavor of mac and cheese, which is, I mean, if you're offering a gluten-free option, that's exactly what you're looking for, is to have the same taste.
Yep. That's still really good.
Our gluten-free friends would definitely enjoy this.
Gluten-free options for mac and cheese at Best in Mass.
you know what? One of the other things that I think is such a tough item to find is really good gluten-free pizza. And so that's one of the things we do here too. We do an excellent gluten-free crust. So if you do have some gluten-free friends, send them in for that too.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
our editor-in-chief is gluten-free.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Tell Ed.
We'll have to tell them. Yeah. Love
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks so much for it. So,
No problem.
again, can you tell our followers and everyone watching here, so what's your favorite type of mac and cheese?
So I really like when we did the cook-off. I did a buffalo shrimp mac and cheese with some gorgonzola in there. I love that. It's like so rich and different. The shrimp actually adds a really cool flavor profile to the mac and cheese. If I had to choose one, though, I think long-term it'd be the short rib. The short rib for me,
Short rib.
it's where it started, and to me, it's still my go-to. It's really good.
That's wonderful. Yeah, well, we're so excited to have kicked off Best of Mass at Center Square Grill. The first stop was definitely a success. 4 different types and cast iron grill. You called it a skillet.
Skillet,
Cast
yeah.
iron skillet.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate it.
Well,
and we're
we're
gonna take over
psyched to
more
have
time.
you guys here.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for
much.
voting, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, thanks,
Here's
Joe.
Solange.
Hey,
Yeah,
guys.
so let's give her a little. What did you think of the 4 different types?
So the short rib was my favorite.
Yeah.
I had to stop myself from going back into that more than 4 times. The reason why we take baby bites is because we're visiting 5 different places today, so we can't eat all of this as much as we wish we could. But the people at the office will be happy that we get to bring them back some mac and cheese, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So up of 4, I would say the plain version and the short rib were my favorite. I'm not a huge mushroom person, but the spinach and the bacon part of that had my heart. And of course the gluten-free option was really, really good for someone who is gluten-free.
Yeah.
And what did you think?
Let's see. So I agree with you on the short rib. I can totally see why their mac and cheese selections were expanded based on the short rib. I've never had mac and cheese with short rib in it, so that was really good. But the mushroom really surprised me. I think that might have been my favorite here. And I think we might be forgetting about the original because the add-ons are so they're so decadent and delicious here. But throughout all 3 of the mac and cheese, including the gluten-free, the cheese was really what stood out, and the breading. So I really like that. I like the oven baked, the cast iron skillet kept everything warm and really tasty throughout the whole taste test.
So for all of Best of Mass, we're actually focusing a little bit on the plain for all of the places, and their other options are kind of a backup to what we get. Let's get a cheese pull. There we go. So that's the plain, and it is gorgeous.
That's good.
So before Kit eats more of this, we're going to sign off, and we'll see you guys at our next stop. Bye!